This is a handmade aluminum body. Young man over in Virginia made it, and it was Craig Naff is his name. And the car was finished at Hotrods by Boyd in California, and it was painted and assembled and everything in California. It's got a removable hard top on it. It just clips on. You can take it off. Now it's a true Roadster. And it has to have no roll-up windows or anything like that to qualify for AMBR. So it's all, everything you see there is all, there used to be windows down inside there when they first finished building the car, but the rules changed a little bit, so you couldn't have roll-up windows. You had to have windshields. So, but
and Fred, you said it probably has maybe 40, 50 miles on it.
I would say so, because we did some videos out in the desert in California, and they used them at the SEMA show, and it was Boyd's semi. He had a couple semis all dolled up with his name all over it and everything, and we used that. This car was part of a video that they took, and it shows the semi going out through some 2-lane desert road out there. It was really cool, and just kind of slow going along there, and you can hear this thing coming, you know, on the video. Out around this thing and up over the hill and disappears. It was just awesome. When they showed the thing at the SEMA show, every time it rotated around and show it again, there'd be a new 100 people standing there watching the screen. It was just gorgeous. You know, I've got a copy of it, and it was just because the thing is so bright out in the sunshine, it just glows out there, you know. So it made a really nice video for it.
So the interior looks like it's still brand new.
Oh yeah, yeah. Everything's new on it. Just
Who did the interior?
a guy named Jim Griffin in California, and he actually did that car. I transported that car. This is the Riddler. I transported that out to his shop, and I had him do that interior too. So he's done 2 or 3 of my cars.
Okay.
Yeah, and all the body and the trim, even this started out as raw material. It was all brass, and they did the machining on it and did just a rough fit on it, and then they sent it out and had it annealed so they can bend it. Okay, and there was an old guy from up east somewhere that had retired, moved to California, and he was a cabinet maker. And I used to go out there a lot, and I'd sit there. He had an old milk crate he was sitting on, and he'd sit there just for hours and hours and hours, tweaking, fitting all these pieces together. Everything you see here, he made it. And then when it was all done, they polished everything and had it chrome plated.
I'm gonna show that real quick. Yeah. So he made each one of these pieces, and look at the gaps.
Yeah, everything is
all the way
perfect
down
on the car, and it was everything's brand new. We got a brand new crate motor from General Motors, automatic overdrive transmission. Everything was brand new when we built the car. And this is exactly the way we showed the car.
Wow. Yeah, even the trim all in here.
Yeah.
Just the gaps and everything fit, and you see how the hinges go down into the body and the side of the hood. Yeah.
And a lot of that was to clear the windshield wipers, so when it's all the way down, you can still use the wipers.
Right.
You're not going to be driving in the rain. But, everything here is the block and the heads and everything were all ground smooth on a brand new motor, and painted a contrasting color that Foose came up with, this kind of cocoa color, because you don't want to paint the same color because it blends in.
Right.
You know. But he likes that cocoa. In fact, you'll see more of them when I open the hood on that.
Okay.
And all this stuff here, the injection cover, all that stuff's all handmade.
Even the inner fender wells.
Yeah, everything.
Are so cool.
If you look inside the fender wells here, you'll see little button head bolts. That's the guy that built the grill. He drilled and tapped all those things, and it's all bolted on.
Yeah. Very cool.
But even inside the car, if you look here, he did all the trim work going across there and up into the door panels and that. All that chrome work was stuff that he made.
And it's all curved to match that body and everything inside.
This side, everything the same. Yeah.
I love how the door's shut. I mean, the door is just barely.
Yeah, just touch it.
Yeah.
The trunk is all finished off. It's same color as the interiors, leather and the same carpeting and everything. I'm just guessing, but it probably has 40 or 50 miles. That's about it.
Okay.
Yeah. And this is probably it was a real wake-up call for the hot rod industry, because when they showed up with this thing, it's like, whoa, 37 Fords weren't so bad after all, you know. And that's the other car started as a real nice 37, but this thing here is this is artwork here. Yeah.
So really, everything is completely one-off body, one-off wheels, trim.
Everything, even the tires. BF Goodrich made these special tires in their lab, and if you look, it says Proto on them, as prototypes.
Really?
Yeah. And when we were done showing the car and it won the AMBR, they wanted to have the tires back, and I wouldn't give them to them. I said, no. Well, we'll give you some brand new Michelins. I don't want Michelins. These are on the car. It was born with those wheels and tires. So they're still on there, and just like brand new. And it's in this controlled atmosphere here. I always have, this is a moisture-free area, air conditioned, and it's heated in the winter. So these things lead a pretty good life. I start the engines up every summer, and I take each car out and drive it up and down the street out here, maybe put a mile or so on them, just to kind of get them limbered up again. So I did that every summer since I've had it.